Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at my custom 1/6 scale concept Hobo Myers figure. This thing is massive. One of my favorite figures, like no doubt. I mean, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is one of my favorite Halloween films, if not in my top 2 or 3 films in the whole franchise. I mean, I really love Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really don't care. My opinion's my opinion. I absolutely love Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. So, gotta have a Hobo Myers in my collection. Alright, so the figure, the body and everything is done by David Tucker over at Ceecreations. He built this thing on a basketball body, so it's super tall. I think like 13 or 14 inches tall. He did a great job weathering the boots and the coveralls and the vests, the blanket and everything, the knife. Did a great job on that. As I said, this is a concept, so that's why he's not wearing the jacket underneath the vest. But he added some bandages around the arm, the hand, the leg. One of the pant legs kind of torn up and higher than the other one. Yeah, this thing is an absolute monster. Absolutely love it. Really good build on it. I mean, David Tucker did an outstanding job on this. He really knocked this out of the park. I'm very glad I got my hands on it. Really, really good. And the head sculpts are by One's Customs. As you can see, I have quite a few. So let's start down here. We have the Dream Sequence, one of his new Dream Sequence sculpts. And over here we have the Revolver head sculpt. And then the Escape Myers Pumpkin Mask head sculpt. Now, the reason I have this one with it is because that's the figure the head sculpt that came with the figure. Because as I said, this was the concept, and I ended up getting the hobo heads and the rest of the heads separately. But I really think you can't have a Hobo Myers without a Hobo Myers sculpt. I mean, come on. You just can't do it. And on top of the figure, this head sculpt is one of One's Custom's new exposed Hobo Myers head sculpts. Got the beard coming through the mask. The hair work on this is phenomenal. The paint apps, just One's totally knocked this out of the park. Got the beard coming through the bottom of the mask. This head sculpt is insane. Really, really good. I love his new Hobo Myers sculpt. He does an outstanding job normally, but these newer ones are really, outdoing his old ones, in my opinion. And yeah, this one's killer. And the body of this is by David Tucker over Ceecreations, and he just weathered the hell out of this thing. He's all gory and bloody and all torn up. He did an outstanding job on this. Overall, the figure is just insane. Great shelf presence, really big, really, really good. And the diorama is by none other than Distress Labs, Paul Manzi. So he did like a sidewalk little setting with a real wood picket fence with some lights to go on it. Just like in the film, there was a bunch of Halloween lights in that scene where the kids said, "Are you a giant?" and stuff like that. So yeah, he's got dye spray painted on the wall, the thorn symbol. And he's got his little logo right there, DL Distress Labs. Once again, if you're interested in a dial like this, hit up Paul Manzi over at Distress Labs. He does an outstanding job on this. He never misses a beat and always does a great job. He's very good at getting things out in a very timely manner. And yeah, Paul Manzi did a great job on this dial. If you look over here on the ground, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's actually 666 carved into the pavement, which is kind of cool. He added some 1/6 scale leaves and some grass. Back there, we got a little vent in the wall. Just an amazing detail on this. Paul did a great job. The weathering on the wall, the boarded up window with the thorn symbol, really great. Overall, this thing is just a really great shelf presence. And as I said, I'm a huge, huge fan of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and the Hobo Myers look. So I definitely had to have this. I mean, I am such a big fan of that movie. It's crazy. I know a lot of people hate it. I know that. but I don't understand the hate for it. I really don't. It gave us like a very different version of Myers, and in my opinion, the most intimidating version of Myers. As I said, that's just my opinion, but I'm sticking to it. I thought the Hobo Myers look was very intimidating and very very different, which I appreciated. It wasn't just the same thing we've seen every time. This thing is just a monster. Got a little pumpkin over there in the background. This thing is just crazy detailed. Been wanting to do a review on this one for a while. Couldn't find the proper lighting, but like I said, I've been liking my reviews down here. So I feel that this is the proper way to do it with this lighting, because I think this really shows the detail on it. Look at the head sculpt. This thing just looks mean and just absolute. I mean, this thing just looks intimidating on the shelf alone. I mean, Tyler Mane, who played this version of Myers, did such a great job. He is by far the most intimidating Myers, just from his height alone. It really makes him stand out, and just really is, it's like I said, it's a lot more intimidating. I mean, I love the original Myers and stuff like that, but I just feel Rob Zombie's version is just way, way more intimidating in every way. I'm gonna look down here at the revolver mask one more time. And the dream sequence and the escape Myers mask. Look up from the bottom. This thing is absolutely insane. Very happy to have it. Huge shout out to everyone involved who made this figure possible. And yeah, so hit up Distress Labs if you're interested in a diorama like this. Paul Manzi, he has an Instagram and Facebook. Hit him up. And huge shout out to David Tucker for what he did for the body and everything like that. And huge shout out to Ones for these killer head sculpts. Did an amazing job. All right, thank you for watching. That's my review of my custom 1/6 scale concept Hobo Myers, and have a good night.